trash can. After that, I actually don't know. I have no idea.
The landfill. I have no idea.
I do not know.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't know where our garbage goes, really. At least not all of it.
Actually, we throw it over the fence.
The Marlowe's yard.
Yeah,
And the chickens eat it.
and the horses eat it.
The horses eat it. The horses and the chicken. Where does our garbage go? Is it? I have no idea.
Yeah. Oh.
Well, what happens with most households is the garbage collector comes, collects your garbage once a week, and takes that garbage to one of 6 transfer stations in the region. And it's at the transfer stations where garbage is tipped and compacted and put into longer, long-haul 18-wheel trailers, trucks. And we send 50 to 60 trucks a day between the 2 transfer stations out to a landfill near the community of Arlington in north central Oregon. It's about 150 miles east of Portland, 6 days a week to that landfill. And there the garbage is tipped and buried. Garbage in a landfill creates methane, particularly organic materials that break down in garbage, especially food. And food is the single largest component of what we throw away. Almost 20% of what we throw away in this region is food. Tackling, I think, the food waste problem is one of the biggest things we can do to reduce the impacts of our waste on our environment. We have a contract in place with Waste Management, the company that owns that landfill and one other landfill that is used for this region's garbage. That contract expires at the end of 2019. And the expiration of this contract provides us with an opportunity to think about whether we want to try something new and different with where we send garbage and what we get out of it.
So Zero Waste has changed my whole life. I read that book, Zero Waste Home by Bea Johnson. So if you've never heard about her, she's that woman who's got 2 kids and a husband, and they only produce 1 mason jar of trash each year. And she wrote that book where she explains how she got to that point, and it was an eye-opening reading. Then I read other books, other articles about green living, about how much plastic is in our life, and I just started going one step further every time. I'm nowhere near zero waste now, but just trying to think about every purchase I make and the impact it has on the environment. It's hard work in the beginning to decide to buy in bulk and minimalize your possessions, but in the end it gives you a lot of space and freedom. So there's many things you can buy in bulk. Nuts, spices, pasta, rice, baking soda, baking powder. You can pretty much buy anything in bulk. The latest thing that I discovered were ramen noodles. I'm pretty happy to have found these because they usually come packaged. So for someone who would want to start zero waste, I have a couple ideas. Actually, the first, it's a pretty easy one and obvious one, but try to bring your own bags when you go shopping. Another one would be to bring your own coffee mug when you go on a coffee run. I don't know the numbers, but it's pretty appalling to see how many plastic and paper cups are being thrown away every day. Whenever I go to the coffee shop in my neighborhood, they just look at my cute felt wrap that I put around my mason jar, and it just starts a conversation. So it's a great way to start. The bamboo toothbrush. So when you finish using it, when it's too old, you can just remove the bristles and just compost the rest of it. So that's called a tiffin. I believe it's used a lot in India for lunch. You've got different parts and you can just put your food in there. This is so cute, I know. It's just some bamboo utensils. I got this pack, so you've got your spoon, your knife, your fork. There's even chopsticks, and I just added a little metal straw to the mix. So that's my essentials. So I've got 2 sizes of straws because we discovered bubble tea, and so you need one of these.
I like to say that garbage is a resource we literally throw away. It is something that we should look at as a resource to figure out how we make the most of this stuff we don't want.
My project is actually a website that I'm working on. It will be called Zero Waste PDX. So you would find on that platform a map of the places where you can shop in bulk, some places where you can buy secondhand. I mean, all of the resources that can help you lower your footprint on the environment.